You guys. Oh, you guys are funny, man. You guys are very quick. Hi, Addie. Hi, Ruiz. Telling ya. Right. I'm finally came back alive. The decade I lived most in. Waffle Guy. Hi, Waffle Guy. You guys. I thank you very much on DZ108. Yeah, I look good, huh? Telling you. Ha. Finally, finally I'm live. Ha. Telling ya. Happy to see you, Luminous. Let me see. I'm gonna put type in a message here so that way all of y'all. I'm telling you, cause the how you call it? Illuminous says happy to see you, Gil. Yeah, thank you very much. House Heckler and Mom Eddie Ruth. They're good as far as I know. Forbidden Wind Dish says, "What's up, Gil?" Not bad, not bad. Waffle Guy says that yeah, I've been off of the live stream for a while. I mean, I think the mood swings had to do with it, but I mean, you know. What O3 says, sup, Gil? Telling you, not much. Rudy Arahada, I'm telling you. Kimi Productions, the decade I've lived the most in. Yeah, I'm telling you. Well, it's done, not over yet. Very nice. Hi, Richard Gunder. Lowell, hi. No name, hi. Retro Die Kid, hi. I know I've been off of the live stream for a while, you know. I know I've been out for a while. It'd be while I've been working for the last month now, so I've been like kind of lazy lately. I'm talking about and of course my mood swings were keeping me from posting up more videos. But I always do everything I can to stop it from preventing me from doing that. But sometimes it's hard, you know. Hi, Nathan Lopez. I'm telling you, not bad. Everything's doing pretty good. Hi, cool story. Yeah, it's been a while, huh? Good to see you. Yeah, good to see you guys again. Yes. No name is asking me where do I work at. I'm working in Rancho Cucamonga, and I work in this distribution center, box putting the boxes on the pallets. You know, those type of jobs. It's a very physical job, but I like it though. It's good exercise. Richard Gunder is asking me, did you take the mercury? You know, no, unfortunately I didn't. You know, I got kind of like lazy to do that. You know, I want to do that though. I mean, maybe tomorrow I'm gonna see because Jenny Lynn is home, so I don't know. I mean, I hear you, Gil. And Lowell says, yeah. Nathan Lopez says, Kill, you should do a 1989's greatest hits with their video. Maybe I should do that. I'm gonna take a pic of this comment there. I'm gonna take a pic of this comment so I could consider making a video like that. You know, I could try to get myself to do that. You know, I'm telling you. Cool story said, great, Gil. Awesome to hear you got a job. Yeah, I needed this job too. I mean, Waffle Guy said, what if you got a mood swings on the last day of town? Yeah, well, it's not going to happen because I'm going to make it so it's not going to happen, you know. But the likelihood it may not. I mean, because I'll probably be at families' houses, you know, and then it's going to be more fun, I'm telling you. Cool Story says, I love warehouse work. Warehouse work. Oh, yeah. Like loading trucks or putting boxes on pallets and things like that. And work does kill anxiety, but sometimes anxiety still sneaks in. But at least I know that, like exercise, lack of exercise, I can rule it out. I can rule out exercise from anxiety because I know it's not exercise why I'm having anxiety. So, at least that's one thing to check off. I'm telling you, a Rahada. Devin Lawler. Hi. Hi, Lawler. Sunny DQs. Hi, Sunny DQs. Any of y'all who want to come over here right now, if any of y'all live close enough, if you guys can come over here if you want. Yeah. Just remember, I don't bite. I don't bite now. I'm telling you. Do I like do I like bunnies? Waffle guy says, well, it depends on what they're for. Yeah, I guess. Why not? I'm telling you. Tyler Tristar, 21st Back Archives, says, is this the last day of the decade? Yes, it is. By my definition, yeah. Yeah, why not? I'm telling you. Nah, it's not. 3 more months before the end of the decade. Cool Story says, do I like the barbecue? I like when someone else is doing the barbecue, but I'm not really good at doing barbecue. I love barbecue parties. Like when I come around barbecue parties, yeah, I love those. I'm telling you. Rudy Arahada said, does Teresa Diaz know that Fox $10 on the originally owned? Yeah? Telling you. Nathan Lopez. Hang on. The comments are passing by pretty fast here, so. And telling you. Gil, I should make a t-shirt that has my Mercury marquees on it with all the phrases like, oh yeah, I'm telling you, I could be doing. Actually, I do have a personal shirt that I already made with my Mercury on it. Yes, I have one already. I'm telling you. Or my wife and my kids, they're just sleeping or they're just in the house. I'm telling you. Right. Yeah, O3 notices my new teeth. Yeah, I do got. Yeah, they're not exactly teeth, but they're partials. But they look good. At least I don't have those missing teeth anymore. I'm telling you. Tyler Tristar, 21st, 21's Black or Back Archive says, this the last I'm telling you. Jeff Foster, hi. What did you think of the Y2K when that was going on? You know what? I really didn't feel like anything was going to happen because I felt that it was all hype. Yeah, I kind of knew from the start that nothing bad was going to happen on this Y2K thing. I kind of knew from the start that nothing was going to happen. I'm telling you. Cool Story asking me, what's my favorite part of vlogging? I would say being able to spread out any word that I want, I guess. Yeah, spread out any type of word that I want and be heard. I guess I could say that. Well, that's an interesting question right there. What's my favorite part of vlogging? I guess that's what it is. Being heard, I guess. That's the part I would say is what's fun, I would say. Waffle Guy has bad news. What what kind of bad news do you have, Waffle Guy? I'm telling you. Rudy Arahada is asking me if my mom is available. Well, she's not here with me. I'm telling you. So what else? I'm telling you. Well, you know, I'm gonna type in a message or something. Quick. Telling you. Jeff Foster said, which decade would you say you watched the TV mode? I would say 70s and 80s, you know, apparently, you know. But going on to the 90s, I was not, going on to the 90s, I really wasn't as much into TV going on to that time. But 80s apparently was a year. I mean, yeah, Matthew 80s Chad is asking me, what's your favorite year of 1980s decade? I think I actually posted a video about that the other day. I think I commented like it was like 1984 because that was like the year of the break dancing, and that was a very active year for me because I mean it's like it was like the coolest year because all the break dancing and stuff, and then um and then how you call it while like break dancing, and then my family came over from Mexico to visit. We had a lot of fun that year. You know, that year was a very fun year for me. You know, and then not to mention all the break dancing and stuff, the music and stuff. I like that. You know, Waffle Guy saying about a week ago, your younger brother accidentally dropped your camcorder and broke it. Oh man. So now I gotta make videos on my iPhone until my new camcorder comes in. I bought comes in. Oh man, I'm telling you, that's bad. But at least it's not so expensive to buy a new camcorder. Not like back in my day in 1990 or 1989 when my camcorder broke and I had no choice but to fix it because buying a new one was way too expensive back then, you know. So I ended up needing to come up with $300 to fix my camcorder, and that was $1989 too, you know. And it translate in today's dollars, that translates to about $700 that I had to pay to fix my camcorder back then, you know. I'm telling you. 80 Rude said, I bet whenever Heckler, he's got a cold one in his hand. Oh, yeah? And, oh, yeah, you're talking about a beer, huh? Telling you. Waffle Guy saying, I will not give to my brother under any. Yeah, I'm telling you. Jeff Foster said, I wish I was in California in the 80s. Oh, man. The movie seemed like it was fun time. It was. Well, I had my fun. A cool story asking me or telling me 80s homeless problem compared to now. Well, you know what? Of course, naturally, we had homeless. We had a lot of homeless, but of course, I think most of the homeless are always going to be like in the LA area in California. But over where I live here, over where I live, which is San Bernardino, right here in my area, and we do have a lot of homeless here right now. But I think there's probably less homeless then. I think there was less homeless people in the 80s as compared to today. As compared to today, I would think. Waffle guys that's asking, do we have a drought? I don't think we're in a drought season right now. So in 1984, Eddie Rude says you're 6 years old. Oh man. And to hi Raw Ortiz. I'm telling you. Alvin Foot. Hi, I love your video. Thank you very much, Alvin. I'm telling you. Jelani McLean. Hi, Jelani McLean. BBBB says, hey, Gil, do you feel the 90s or 80s or 2000, 2000? Which one do I feel like went by fast? That's a good question. Did I feel like 80s or 90s? I think maybe 90s, maybe. Maybe 90s I feel might have went by fast, but I would guess. I'm telling you. Tyler Trister 21 back archive said after this year 2019 we say goodbye to 2010. So sad to see this decade disappear. Well, it's not over yet though, so I mean this is your chance to make a good year out of this. I'm telling you. Me, M. Yart A Nature said, I can't wait to see tour videos in 4K. I'm telling you, I should make some 4K videos, huh? Should, huh? Jelini McLean, Aurelia Rahada. Jeline. Yeah. Dan Casey. And then, hello, hi, Dan Casey. Waffle Guy said, do I hate hiccups? Well, it depends on when I get them, you know. Hiccups, well, I mean, they don't really annoy me, though, really. I mean, but it can be sometimes, but it's not common to get bothered by those, so. Richard Gunder says, Gil, do you have a Chick-fil-A there? Nope, not right now. I'm telling you. Not really. If you're talking about a restaurant or something, we don't have one nearby, or at least not that I see of, or that I know. Raul Ortiz, the 90s went by faster, in my opinion. Yeah, I guess so. But the 2010s, well, yeah, I mean, time goes by fast, so I would say. So Waffle Guy says, my favorite year of 2010 was 2015. And my least favorite was 2018. Oh, man, I'm telling you. Raul Ortiz says this decade went by too quick, in my opinion. Oh, man. Well, I mean, yeah. I wonder what 2020s will be like, huh? Hi, Crypto Cat. Hi. BBBB says, hey, Gil, do you remember how amazing the difference was from VHS to DVD when you first? Oh, yeah, major time. I remember when I first saw the DVD going into 1996. But around the time when I first saw one. And I tell you, I was astonished with how good of quality it was because I looked at that as 4K compared to a VHS. You know, the clarity was so unbelievable back in the days. What I thought back, even right now. I mean, even right now, DVD is actually pretty clear right now. I mean, even right now, a lot clearer than VHS. Put it that way. Waffle Guy says today is Storm Area 51 day. Yeah, I'm telling you. Dan Casey says my favorite year of the 2010s was 2012. My worst is the rest of the 2010s. XD. I'm telling you. I'm happy to leave this decade in the past. Oh yeah. Well yeah. I mean, so that's why it's great to make a good decade right now while you still have the chance. Because it's not over yet, you know. The Great One says, hi, Great One. Hey, hi, Gil. Has he 80, 90, 99, 00, or feel like the longest time in terms of, huh? Well, okay. Well, if I was gonna say which one seems the longest, I don't know. Probably 2000, maybe. I don't know. I guess so, maybe. Waffle Guy says, for me, 2020s will most likely be better for me because I will grad, yeah, and then you have more freedom. Yeah, it's just like how I felt in the 80s because I was kind of like sort of officially free, sort of going on to the end of 80s where I was able to do anything I wanted, kind of going on to the ending of 80s. Yeah. Matthew 80s is asking me, is asking, do I think that in 2020 we'll have flying cars? I don't really see those coming. In my opinion, just in my opinion, I don't see those flying cars coming in anytime soon, at least not for at least another good decade. That's my opinion, though. It's only my opinion. Waffle Guy, but they'll have drones. They'll have sophisticated drones, though. I can tell you that much. I'm telling you. Waffle Guy said rating for each year. Well, I think all of each year up until 2017 in the 2010 decade is okay. 2017 until now, a lot of problems with depression and stuff, I guess. I don't know. It's pretty still good though. I'm telling you, Waffle Guy rates 2010 a 9 out of 10. Yeah? Oh, hell. Telling you, Waffle Guy. I just had waffles, by the way, with butter and syrup. It was pretty good. Yeah. John Doe said, hi. Who is the biggest band singer you've seen at the Glass House? Well, you know what? I have not really seen any singers or gone to concerts or anything. Not even to this day. I haven't done that. I've never gone to any concerts before, so I wouldn't be able to have an answer on that one. BBBB says, do you feel music nowadays is not nearly as good as it was in the 80s and 90s? Well, I'm used to the 80s and 90s music, but the 90s, I like the 80s better, apparently. And even 90s, as old as 90s is already getting, I still like 80s music better, because 90s are coming. It's it was more glorifying too much of like celebrities, but 90s I would say is still better than, well, it's just my opinion though. Then 2000s and 2010, that's just my opinion though. But hi, Randy SoCal, and Randy SoCal says hi to all of y'all. I'm telling you. Waffle Guy says, once 2020 does come and someone say they wish they recorded the 2010s, what will you say? Well, I'll be posting a bunch of videos right now. I'll be posting a bunch of 2010s. I'm sure there's people doing that right now, but miraculously, right now it would be their chance to record something right now, but yeah, I'm telling you. All right, had it asking me how old will Gil be in 10 years. I'll be 59 years old. Telling you. Randy SoCal says 10 years from now I will be 48. Oh yeah, you're 10 years younger than me, or 11 years younger than me. Arrow says I agree. Hi, Arrow. Waffle Guy says, have I ever failed a test in school before? Well, I believe I have. I would say, yeah. I mean, I'm sure I have. Can't really remember though. Randy SoCal said, my 80s is my favorite decade. Well, I would say 80s is my favorite decade in terms of like music and things like that. I would say. I mean, yeah, and the challenges that I went through, it was kind of fun despite of frustration. I'm talking about challenges in terms of like financial and saving up money to buy my camcorder in terms of that. But Waffle Guy says I'm only in the first month of school and I already have an F. Oh man, you should be sure that you improve your grades because I could guarantee you that if you don't put some effort or if you don't put some dedication into school, it could have an impact on you later on in life. Because look at me, I graduated with the C plus average in school, and I feel like kind of like down a little bit on that because it's forever. My C plus average, it's forever. Like it's, but I mean, I mean, it's better than an F, I would say. I mean, hi, Ivo Bar, old kids, John. I'm telling you, yeah, Rudy Arahata. Richard Gunther, Gil. What is your favorite Halloween candy? Oh, okay. I like Lifesavers, or probably Reese's peanut butter cups. Or I like candy corn though. I actually like candy corn. A lot of people don't like candy corn, but I do. Hi, Loco Freestyle. Hi, hi, James. 01. I'm telling you. Randy SoCal said the '90s just had better technology, but overall I enjoyed the '80s more as a kid. Yeah. Well, '90s did indeed have better technology and everything. It was more advanced and it was cheaper, but it was still pretty expensive to buy stuff, to buy some electronics back in the '90s. Still, but it was cheaper and better though back then. And then of course job wages was better in the '90s apparently because I do know that the minimum wage went up to about around $6 an hour, going on to the mid '90s, if I can remember, or maybe late '90s. I know, like in the late '90s, the minimum wage was like $7 or something like that. I'm telling you, Loco Freestyle, take it easy, Gil. Just wanged to say what? I'm telling you, not bad. Wanted to say hi. Oh, okay, hi. Richard Gunther said, I like candy corn too. I'm telling you. Rudy Alright had it asking me to play the Hap Palmer song with the vibra slap sound once. You hear that? Eat your M&M. I'm telling you. James01 is asking me what was my first job. Well, in 1987, I got hired at Lisa's Coffee Shop, and I was a dishwasher in that job, and that's the job that I had to save $1,000, making $3 an hour or $3.35 an hour to buy my $1,000 camcorder. And this Lisa's Coffee Shop job, it still exists right now in 2019. Yes, you heard me right. That Lisa's Coffee Shop job, it still exists today. It still exists right now. BBBB says, hey, yeah, would you say that the road bike called for Cervelo or Pinarello is a dream bike? Well, I mean, anything that looks cool, I like it. Anything that's gonna look cool, I'm gonna like it. Or anything that rides nicely or really fast, and I'm gonna like it too. Anything that rides good going uphill or something, I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna like to ride that bike from that point on. If it looks really cool, or if it's something that rides beautifully, then I'm not gonna want to go back to the others. I'm telling you. Waffle Guy says 2010, 9 out of 10, and then most of his years he liked them 9 out of 10, but 2018, 4.5 out of. Why? Why do you not like 2018? I'm telling you. James01 says, I'm telling you, that's what's up. Yeah. Waffle Guy says, I noticed in the first half of 2019 you made live streams on your phone, but now you do it. Well, yeah, because I don't like to use a phone right now because it's kind of a pain in the butt to carry it. I'm like, carry it for 2-3 hours. Instead, I have the computer hands free. And plus, I like it better if the screen is like the correct way. I'm telling you. All right, had I said, by the way, Gilbert, where was the shop in the year 262? I have no idea. 80 Rue says it's getting dark pretty quick. Yeah, I know. It's 7:15 right now. Yeah, I'm telling you. Well, Randy SoCal says I remember the minimum wage was $5 an hour, and this was in the early 2000s. Yeah, you live in California, right, Randy SoCal? Well, you know what? The minimum wage, if I remember, in 2000s, it was like in the $7 range. It was in the $7 range or $8 or something like that. I think it was 7 or something like that, if I remember. I can't really remember too well, but I know it was like it was either in the $6 or $7 range in the 2000s. Yeah, hang on. I'm telling you. BBBB says, "Hey Gil, you suffer from anxiety and panic attacks. Have you ever tried CBD or no? Not yet. I have. I'm okay at the moment. I haven't really had too much, but I still get them. But I mean, it goes on and off. I mean, it's like, but like I already know it's anxiety, and so I get over it. AAA says, "Hey, Daddy." I'm telling. I probably am old enough to be your dad, I guess. I'm telling you. Randy Shellcow said 2 of my ex-girlfriends worked for $5 an hour in the early 2000s at fast food jobs like McDonald's. Yeah. Well, I mean, back then, $5 an hour. I mean, like in the 80s, I would have killed to get a job making $5 an hour. I mean, I tell you, I would have loved the job. I was actually happy with my job at $5 an hour working in a warehouse back in 1990. Yeah, I tell you. I'm telling. Waffle Guy says 2018 was below average for me because I was failing school, didn't go anywhere during the summer. And September, I tripped down the stairs and gave me a bad. Oh man, yeah, we get those bad years, don't we? I'm telling. AAA has a sad face. Why? Why? EG says, skill and all. Jesus loves you. You are so loved and so valuable to him. That is why he paid the cost for you to be on the cross. He seeks relationship with you and others, and you survive. Amen. Yes, and I am a believer, so yes, I mean, amen to that. Waffle Guy said, will you ever refer to us as your 2010 viewers in the future? Yeah, I would say why. Why not? Because I've met all or most of you. I've met all of you in this decade when it comes to think about it. Because I put up my first YouTube video in 2009. But I mean, I didn't get my first fans until going on to the 2010s. Randy SoCal says every job didn't pay minimum wage. Most jobs back then had different pay, like fast food and staffing agency back. Yeah, staffing agencies, you typically paid a little bit more than the minimum wage back then, because when I got my job when I worked in the warehouse type work in 1990, the minimum wage was $4.25 at the time, but they were paying $5 an hour. So I'm telling you, Rat Hatter says Gil found both a $1 bill with a $45 bill and a $35 bill. Okay, anything you say. I'm telling you. Yeah, SoCal is from Los Angeles, huh? Very nice. James01 said not much has changed. Minimum wage in North Carolina is $7.50. I guess it's very different everywhere. I mean, in the world, I guess in the state, but over here in California, the minimum wage is $12 an hour, and that's what I'm getting paid right now in my new job. I'm getting paid minimum wage, but it's $12 an hour here in California. Yeah, just think about it, because California, I mean, we can't even live on anything. Even $12 an hour is kind of hard to live on in California. Anyway, the housing and the rent is just it's just abnormally high over here. Hi, Tommy, Hamid. Hi, EG, amen. Yeah. Dan Casey, amen. Waffle guy said more bad things happened to me in 2018 because there's a man. I'm telling you. BB said, hey Gail, is there still 80s videos you have saved in your collection that you? Well, I mean, I have more. I mean, I probably uploaded much of them by now, but I could still upload. The dog's getting all crazy with this. Randy SoCal says 1,000 years from now we'll all have a memory. Yeah, and all of us will be dead by that time. I'm telling you, 10 generations will pass by that time. Manny Dallas, hi Manny Dallas. We have just in year 2010 ND, now we're going to 2020. I'm telling you, yeah, I mean, it's not over yet, so I mean, that's your chance to make this decade a good one. I'm telling you, Waffle Guy said, thank you. Oh, yeah, I uploaded January 8th, 1999. Yeah. Tommy Hammond, minimum wage is $11.25 here. Where is here? Where you live at? And you live in California too, right? Or do you? Hammond or Hammond, Tommy Hammond. James 01 said everything in California. Yeah, no. Well, yeah. Well, the only thing that's the biggest complaint about the cost here in California is the housing and rent. Rent and housing is just out of the roof. It's through the roof right now. Everything else is manageable, but just the rent is just so high over here, in California. That's the only thing. But everything else is kind of manageable. I mean, a car, you could buy a car for a couple dollars. If you look around, or you could get everything else pretty decently cheap. But housing is the only thing that's the complaint. That's the complaint about how expensive it is. Let me see. Let me see. Now, a person can't live off of $12 an hour, and anything less than less than 30 hours is a waste of hope I get rich. Well, I mean, I can apparently. Well, if I was the only one working and $12 an hour, it was all I got. It's impossible to live off of $12, but we can live off of $12 if you're just gonna sacrifice a room, if you're gonna sacrifice a house, and if you're just gonna rent a room or something. Well, even then, maybe if you would share a room with a roommate or some, I mean, that's the only way you can really live off of $12 an hour. I mean, it's livable, but you just have to sacrifice your house or your apartment, or you just have to share your apartment with like 4 or 5 people, in order to be able to make ends meet with $12 an hour. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I have to say about that. James 01 says, "True, Randy, this world is not gonna last long. I'm telling you." Waffle Guy says, "I hear now." That was our dog. He was getting wild with the sound of the ambulance or fire truck and stuff. Randy SoCal, the Inland Empire is cheap in California. Maybe compared to LA, yes, but even over here in Inland Empire, it's not cheap. Even over here, it's expensive to live here too. I mean, for an example, a house to buy a 2-bedroom house here in San Bernardino, it's not going to be less than like 225 right now, $225,000. Oh, Tommy Hammond is in Oregon, and the minimum wage is $11.25. Huh? I'm telling you. Tommy Hammond rent is ridiculously high here too. In Oregon too. I guess. I mean, I don't know, like what makes rent high in some places and not high in others. But I guess the demand and supply. I guess. BBBB says, "Hey Gil, are all your friends from childhood still in your life, or are they still?" Well, I mean, I was not really popular back in my days, but I don't really keep in touch with them anymore. But my brother does a little bit. Waffle Guy says his goal for 2020 is to record all 366 days of 2020. And maybe possibly they could record every day of 2010. I don't know. That's going to be a hard one. I'm telling you. But now, let's just enjoy 2019. I'm telling you, California was cheap and there, yeah. Randy SoCal says, yeah, of course. It was cheap in California in the 1980s. Yeah, of course. But in the 1980s, it was more of a challenge to get stuff, on credit in California back then. I'm telling you. BBBB says, hang on. My rent is $870 a month for 2-bedroom house. Yeah, in Texas, yeah, I mean, in Texas it's cheap, but it's a lot cheaper there than it is over here. It's a complaint that I have here, but I mean, I have to live with it, apparently. Cool Story said, "What are your thoughts on homelessness?" Well, I mean, my thoughts of homelessness is like some people, I feel they kind of deserved it because I mean that's just me. It's like, but sometimes some people don't have much of a choice. But I think for the most part, it seems like most homeless people, at least in my town, it's because they're into drugs or something, like because of the drugs that they did, or I mean the bad choices they made in life, the drugs or things like that. I mean most of these homeless people are like druggies, like everywhere I look. I mean they're all pretty drugged up, or they're smoking something all the time. I always see them smoking a cigarette or something, all the time. But I think that's just me. That's what the last thing I seen, or what I feel I've seen. But Kevin Dosano says Dosona, pronounced Dosona. Okay. Have you uploaded your last ever tape? Well, no. Well, I don't think I have done that yet. I have not uploaded my last video yet. My last VHS or my last video. I have not done that yet. I should do that. I could probably go ahead and plan on doing that. Waffle Guy's asking me, what's the worst summer I ever had? That's a good question. What's the worst summer I ever had? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say which one's the worst. Probably, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, really. I mean, I don't even know, really. I could not even say. And probably, I don't know. Maybe, shit, I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. James01 said, "How do I donate?" Well, I think there's like a little link there somewhere. I'm not really. I had not checked. Where I know it's like they're gonna be there somewhere. You could click on that if you want. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm telling you. There's hell. What yet? And then if you have done, yeah, it's up there. I mean, I don't know what they call it. I think a super chat or something. They call it that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sure. Oh yeah. Waffle Guy says, "Have you ever been caught recording?" Well, dozens of times. Been caught recording in public. Yeah. Let's see. Pentium for Guy said, "You should try out the VHS Cam app." Yeah, I had not tried it yet. Uh, I have not tried it yet. Well, I don't even need to. I don't even need to try the VHS Cam app because I have the actual VHS Cam. And then the noisy, the helicopters. Everybody's being noisy today. Yeah. Let me see. Waffle said, Have I ever ran into a former uh, classmate? Well, I think I ran into one at least once or twice, but we didn't talk much or anything. Randy SoCal disagrees that I disagree you was popular back in the day, no one filming videos, and I'm telling you, I was not popular back then though. I was definitely not popular back in the 80s. But I was the one making the videos. I'm telling you. Waffle Guy says, what if someone one day you lost interest in making home videos? What if somehow, yeah, that would probably be regretful on that one right there. I'm telling you. Eddie Ruse said, the day I drove by your house, there was a guy sitting on your curb by your getting. He looked. Well, yeah. I get that all the time around this in San Bernardino. Dang it. Well, yeah. I mean, we got a lot of that here in my town. Have you ever broke? Waffle Guy's asking me, have I ever broke my phone and forgot to back up my? No, I haven't had that yet. I mean, I haven't had it yet. Not yet. I'm telling you. I hate when I have to catch up with these comments. Yeah. BBBB says, tell us a story of when you were living with a druggy roommate and the apartment ending up getting broken into when you believe you might have something to do. And you believe, well, yeah, I mean, well, the story there, I mean, it's already uploaded on YouTube, you know. Well, I mean, I posted a story there. I mean, yeah. I'm telling you. Hang on. Randy SoCal says homeless people are the real celebrity. They have a strong mindset how to survive on the street. I can never do what they do. I will live in a house for the rest. Everybody's so noisy around here, man. I'm getting annoyed by the noise, you know, by the noise of motorcycles and helicopters and shit. Getting annoyed by this. James James 01 said $2.99. I want to send $10. Oh, nice, very nice. Well, yeah, I mean it should be there. There's a I know that there's a link there somewhere. Yes, I mean I know it's gonna be like somewhere like near the where you put the comments at. I know. There's a dollar sign somewhere there. Yeah, 80 Rouge. There was a hit and run. They're looking for a suspect car. Yeah, that's so much the noise is. All the racket is in the sky right now. Huh? 80 Rouge. Where are you? What part of San Bernardino you live in, Rouge? What part? I know you live close to here. So Sofo King said hi. Hi, Sofo King. Love from your fans in Fontana. Huh? Very nice. All right, why that? Very nice. Thank you very much. I'm telling you. Lisa Shirley is asking me if this real guy had a job. No, he did not. Waffle Guy says, did you even get into trouble for recording? Well, I had security guards telling me no. I mean, no recording, or I had security guards telling me that I have to put the camera away. Yeah, I mean, I'm losing, I'm losing track of the comments here because it's going by quick. So I'm just gonna have to let it. I'm sorry if I can't really answer right away, but because it's going by quick. Um, I'm gonna make a if you guys' comments it's unread, you could post that comment it again, and I'll do it. I'll read your comment and because it's passing by quick, and then I'm losing track of it. Man, I hate these typos I'm doing. You know. Okay, I posted like a little message here. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna try to catch up with some comments here. Okay, I'm catching up with some comments here. Yeah, you know, Randy SoCal says, I hate when people drive by my house with loud cars. Yeah, I mean, it's over here. They do that all the time here, and I hate that shit, you know? And then I get annoyed when everybody's being noisy with helicopters and ambulances and shit, man. God dang, man. So this hit and run happened on Little Mountain Road, Little Mountain. Oh wow, I drive around. I drive around that area too. My 2 cents. Randy SoCal said I stay right by San Bernardino. In reality, I was in San Bernardino last week on my scooters, motor scooter shopping and visiting family. Yeah, I'm telling you, should have came by here. My 2 cents said, it's amazing you recorded so much and still have your tapes. Most people back then just let their stuff disappear. Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of people didn't. Hi, 2 cents, by the way. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't think about that back then, you know. I'm telling you. Oh, man, hang on. Richard Gunder says, would I like to live in 29 Palm? Well, yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, but well, it's kind of like a deserty area. Well, it's like the 2002 video that I posted on YouTube the other day. Yeah. Well, it's like a deserted area, you know. I mean, it's crazy because like you're like when we go visit someone's house, like they're in the middle of nowhere, you know. Lisa Shirley is asking me, did I leave the door open in the Pomona apartment? No. What happened is that they got in through the window. And more fire trucks and ambulance and shit. Karen Martinez. Okay. Hi, Karen Martinez. So you're from McAllen, Texas, huh? I'm telling you, very nice. Eddie Ruse said you live in 4 miles west of me, huh? In Muscoy, huh? 4 miles, huh? I'm telling you. Well, anyways, yeah, you should come over and say hi to me right now. I'm telling you. Let me see. Richard Gunder. Okay. Karen Martinez. Hi, Karen Martinez, by the way. Let me see. Sofo. I'm losing track of these comments. Yeah. Randy Selkow said you have the right to film anywhere. Security guards aren't even the cops. I can't stop you from filming. I filmed cops in traffic accidents before years ago. I lost the phone. I said, "Oh man, I'm telling." Well, I mean, they might get on you, or but I mean, yeah, I'm telling you. Hang on. Lisa Shirley says, "Why did you move from West Covina to Fontana?" Well, my mom is the one that my mom wanted to move out of the condominium. My mom did not want to live in the condominium anymore, and she wanted a house. She wanted to move in a house, like with freedom, where there's more freedom. You know, houses has more freedom. I'm telling you. Well, for any of you guys who I have not read your comment, you could post it again. You know, you can post your comment again until I catch it because it passes by quick. All of you guys' comments, dude, it's passing by fast, and I tend to miss it because I lose track because the computer. I lose track of you guys' comments since it passes by quick. I mean, I get a number of them. Do get a number of comments. So if I didn't read out your comment, you post that comment again. You post it again, so that way I could get to you. I mean, if I didn't get to you, you just post it again because like the pass by quick. So I mean, it's just letting you know that if I didn't read it, then it's because I mean it scrolled by too quick, you know. Well, anyway, Pentium for Guy said, I have a 1996 Chevrolet Beretta Z26 and a 1990 Chevy Astro. Love those late 80s and early, yeah. That's pretty vintage right there, I tell you. Yeah, I remember the 90s cars, I totally remember those. I think of that 1996 Chevy Beretta. It's kind of like what car is that one? It's like a Corsica, huh? I'm familiarized with the Beretta, or is it like a Camaro type car, or is it like a Corsica type car? I think it might be a Camaro type car, right? Waffle Guy said, one time I was at Goodwill and found a tape that said September 12, 2000, baby. Sounds like someone donated a guy's birth video. And, well, it's more like people just donate to get rid of their stuff, People had gotten rid of their cassettes or stuff and that they didn't want anymore. That's what it looks like. I found a bunch of those 8mm and VHS-Cs. I found a bunch of those in stores, like I found them. I found a bunch of those before, like those used videotapes. Waffle Guy said, damn sounds just go inside. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Lisa Shirley said, why did you leave the house in Covina and move to West Covina? Okay, well, my mom wanted to move out of that house because my dad, was bothering my mom to sell the house so he can get his half of the profit, because my mom wanted or my dad wanted his half of the profit, and so my mom had to sell the house, because so that way my dad can get out of my mom's life for that part. Ray Williams says, sounds like my neighborhood. I'm telling you. Yeah, I know. Shit. Damn fire truck. And noise is noise all the time, man. And then people need to chill out there, They need to chill sometimes. When you ate waffles today, did you think of? Yes, I did. Waffle Guys, I did. I'm telling you. And hip hop had a crazy question there. Well, there's no comment on that one. Eddie Ruse says hip hop. Come on, man. I'm telling you. Pentium 4 guy says two-door Corsica. Yeah, it's like two-door Corsica, huh? Basically between the Z28 Camaro and Z24 Cavalier. Yeah, huh? PP suck 64, you suck PX killer. Yeah, man, that's a crazy name you have there. Waffle Guy says, now that the summer is winding down, the days are getting shorter. Yeah, they are getting shorter, huh? Randy SoCal says, Mr. Gill, you have a troll, yeah? Well, hip hop, I know this hip hop guy is always asking me about, like, is always asking me what would I do if I found out someone else was using my video, like in a Hollywood setting or something. Well, if I ever find out, I might want to have a word. I want to have a word with that person. I'm telling you. Pentium 4 guy said, and the Beretta only has 85k miles on it, and are you GM or Ford or Chrysler? Well, I'm not exactly any. I like a Ford. I used to have a Ford F-150. I like those trucks. And I have a Chevrolet Camaro right here. This car right there, the Camaro. We have a Chevrolet Camaro. I like the car. David Brett. Hi, Brett. Hello, Gil. Just on my lunch break. Good to see you. More of these cars, man. Randy Silk. I hope he blocks him. I'm telling you, man. Waffle Guy says, one time I was outside sitting on my front porch and saw these 20-some-year-olds on their bikes, and one of them crashed into each other and created a big jam on the sidewalk in front of my bikes. You're talking about bicycles, huh? Oh, man. I'm telling you, man. Randy SoCal says, Gil, you are a nice person. I would block someone for disrespecting me. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, whatever. I mean, well, if they do it in excess, then yeah. But I mean, it's not excessive right now. But I mean, anyway, yeah. Randy SoCal says, I agree, Andy Ruth. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Lisa Shirley says, why did Erasco leave your mom? Well, my mom is the one that kind of broke up with him, though, kind of. Well, you know, just things just didn't work out between the two. You know, it just didn't work because my mom, like, I think, complained about him. Like I don't know exactly what's the real complaint, but but it just didn't work out for my mom because, like, my mom didn't like him telling her what to do. I don't know. It was something like that. Pentium for Guys says, have you heard that cassettes are making a comeback as well as a fashion today? Oh, yeah? I would like to know more about that one. I want to know more. I'm telling you. Waffle Guy says, last week at around 2:30 a.m., my neighbor's car alarm, and it stayed on for 20 minutes straight. I kid you not. I was very, yeah, no, I mean, car alarms too. You know, I don't get too much car alarms, but over here, I mean, you get a lot of noisy cars. A lot of people are noisy with their cars over here. You know, it irritates me. You know, they need to chill. Everybody needs to chill. You know. Justin says, I use your old home movies to make videos for my music and others' music. You should check my channel and watch now. Yeah, are you using my own my whole home movies? Oh yeah. I'm telling you, you're okay. I'm fine. You're okay. You're all right. I'm okay with it. I mean, as long as it's not gonna be like something like in Hollywood, like where they're making millions of dollars using my video and I'm not getting any credit for it. As long as it's not like that, I'm okay. But I mean, even then, even then, I'll be semi okay. But I mean, if someone was making millions of dollars on the Hollywood setting using my video, then I'm gonna want my share. I'm gonna want my share. But for me, I'm not really the kind that's gonna be going after you with a gun. You know, I'm not that kind. You know, I'm not. Don't worry, I'm not gonna be doing that, man. I'm not that kind. You know, I just would want to have a word with someone. What the hell now? Well, anyway, Marie. Well, anyway, so Danny Cruz said, "What did you do today?" Well, I did a little bit of housework, or just like did work around the house today. And I just kind of like rest for free. Stop. I don't know what he's barking at, man. What are you barking at, man? I guess he was probably barking at someone that's sitting on the other side of the fence, I guess. Oh, anyway, so Danny Cruz, yeah, I mean, what I did, I just didn't do much. I just rested today because I worked 4 days for 10 hours today. I mean, yesterday, or in the last 4 days. So I just basically rested and I did a little bit of housework, you know. So Randy SoCal says hip hop skill Gil should get rid of you. You're not one of the con. Yeah, well, I mean, I'll see. Hang on. Let me see. Let me see. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, well, Justin, you're fine. I mean, you're all good. I'm telling you. I mean, hip hop says it's coming on Netflix, but you know what? Someone did pay me money to use my video the other day. I mean, I was paid money to use my video, and it's something that's coming on Netflix, I guess. I don't know. I don't know the full story, but I do know that I've been paid. I've been paid. Hip hop, you need to be quiet there. I mean, well, I mean, it's like, yeah. Well, I do have a little thing to say about you, hip hop. You know, sometimes you get a little how we call it. You know. Well, anyway, I mean, if I'm gonna hear too much of it, then I'm gonna want to make some changes here. Well, anyway, hang on. So, Richard Gunther is asking me if I own a firearm. Well, no, I don't. I don't know anything like that. You know, no. Apparently, I don't. Waffle guy says I'm so excited for Halloween. Well, yeah. I mean, I would say why not? I mean, cool. Danny Cruz says cool. Dan Casey said, Gil, do you remember any camcorder from the past that filmed in the widescreen? Well, you know what? Not really. I mean, well, they all recorded in the 4:3 ratio, but some camcorders did have a setting that we were able to record in the widescreen, but it would just print out black bars on the top and the bottom. Yeah, but that's how they did it back then, you know. Waffle guy is going trick or treating or this year because it's an excuse to get free candy, huh? Shofo King says hip hop wants a date. I'm telling you. Hang on. I gotta catch up with some comments here. Waffle guy says if there were no timestamp on your video, then how would we identify the date? Well, I would just be saying what date it is because I would have a record of what date I recorded those. Randy SoCal says, I hope to get famous one day. I do music and trying to get into the acting business. I might produce my own music and star them if IceCube can do it. I can. Well, I mean, if you think you can do it, you can do it. I mean, believe me, you know, I mean, there's always a saying, you know, the saying that if you think you can do it, you can do it. I mean, if you could think you can do it, you know. Oh, yeah, sure. And hip hop is saying it's a movie based on Hector, like a real movie. What's the name of this movie that they're supposedly coming up on Netflix? There, what's the name of this thing um, um that they're what's the name of this movie that they're speaking of? Hip hop. Hang on. And I hate when the computer does this shit, man. Randy SoCal says, I mean, I might produce my own films and music. It's going to cost me thousands, though, at the same time. Well, yeah, if you live nearby here, I could shout you out, or I'll shout you out. I could shout you out. Yeah, well, I can do what I can, with the 9,000 subscribers I got. I can shout you out. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll shout you out. Hang on, Randy SoCal. Yeah, okay. Here's a shout out for all of y'all. Randy SoCal. It's like you have the wish, you have the feeling that you can do, that you could get into the acting or films, or if you think you can do it, you can do it. Believe me. I I, I always heard that term. So the shout out for the day is for uh, Randy SoCal. Randy SoCal. And that's the shout out for the day. Yeah, let me see. Justin says, "Do you have any plans for all the footage you made over your life?" Well, I mean, post them up on YouTube. Yeah, post them all on YouTube. I guess. Yeah, eventually. Waffle Guy says, "Does your mood swings affect your family?" Well, to a certain extent, yes, but they don't. They don't seem to be bothered by it. Pentium for Guy says he should buy a 1988 Oldsmobile 98 or a 1988 Buick Electra. Yeah, I'm telling you, if it's an 80s, it gets pretty interesting because I already have a 1984 Mercury Marquis. I'm telling you. Randy SoCal says, "If I ever get famous, I will still associate with everyone here." Very nice. Well, yeah, great. Very good. I'm telling you. What year did you record the least in since 1980? Well, what year? I probably recorded the least maybe 95 and 94 maybe. Probably. I would say. Hip Hop says they remade dinner table scene in the movie, and they remade the cruising scene in the Lake Park 1988 setting. What's the name of this show that you're speaking of? Hip Hop. What's the name? They never told me what the name of the show was. I like the thumbnail. Yeah. No, Waffle Guy's liking the thumbnail. George Cool. Hi, George Cool. I know I haven't been up on Facebook or Messenger lately. I haven't been up there in a long time. George Cole says, "I was wondering, you know how many years do the SD memory cards last with what's saved on them? Just watching them stuff over and over, or making copies from them." Well, you know what? SD cards, I know they have a specific lifespan. These SD cards, they have a certain amount of lifespan in them, or they can only be used a certain number of times, and then they just go bad. Like I have some SD cards that I used a lot, and then suddenly they got corrupt and they stopped working altogether suddenly. So SD cards it's definitely not something that you should be saving movies onto. You should not save them on SD cards unless it's a copy of your main movies or something. But you don't want to use SD cards as your main copies because those have a limited lifespan. Not only that, those SD cards are too small, and they tend to get lost real easily because they're so small. Waffle Guy says I should not eat mood swing medicine. Why? Telling you, Rafael Hernandez. Hi, Rafael from Guadalajara, Mexico. Huh? Yeah, my family lives in Guadalajara. Randy SoCal says, "Yes, I do, Mr. Gill. I have all the acting and writing skills to produce movies and sitcoms. I just never contacted any film studio." Well, yeah, if you think you can do it, you can. Believe me, you can do it. I mean, if you think you can, telling you. Hip hop says it's not a show, it's a 1988 style movie. What's the name of this 1988 style movie? Or show, movie, whatever? What's the name of this thing that you're speaking of? Waffle Guy says, have you ever took a number two or poops so good that you had to take off? Yeah, well, no. I'm sure that all of us have. I'm telling you. Richard Gunder says, you still have that Kia? I do, I still do. Oh, here. Oh, so it was you that's been using my videos, huh? Hip hop. Well, I'll find that movie. I'll find it. I'll find it somehow. Well, anyway. Yeah, I still have that. I have the Kia. I still have it. I'm telling you. The Kia, well, it's still doing pretty good. I mean, Waffle Guy says you should eat mood swing medicine to cure you. Oh, here. I'm telling you. Waffle Guy, what if someone ate all your, well, what can I say? Everybody, what if someone ate all my, well, I mean, if someone ate all my food, then I would just say I would just get more for myself, or I would just kill. Hip hop says you don't have to take off our clothes. I'm telling you, yeah. Just depends on what makes a good time. Huh, hip hop. I don't know about you, hip hop. What was the most food you ate in one setting? Well, you know what? Probably on those Thanksgiving things, you know. Danny Cruz says, why don't you apply and work in the film industry? Well, I mean, I never tried, but I think what I'm happy at the moment where I'm at, but and hip hop says that you're joking, huh? Well, I'll find that show, and then the more you hide it from me, the more I'm gonna get you. It's like the cops, like when the cops, like when you try to hide something, that you get into more trouble when you try to hide it. I'm telling you. That 915 guy said, what is the best memory recorded that you love to watch? Well, my high school years and like my 1989 Northview High School, you know, yeah, that time and probably let's see, now I would say probably yeah. I mean, I think my 1989 high school. Richard Gunder is asking me, did I sell my TJ equipment? No, not. I did not sell, or at least not yet. I mean, well, no, I don't. I don't think I plan on selling it. You know. O3 says it's still on. Yeah, I'm still on. I'm telling you, Danny Cruz, 44. 44 what? Well, $44. Waffle Guy said, what was the worst day of the year in 2002? Yeah, I don't know. That 2000 and that's a good question. I don't even know. I really don't know. 2000 to 2009. Danny Cruz says $4. Pentium for a guy. Do you watch Dan Bell? No, not really. I haven't. I'm not familiarized with that name. And hip hop is asking me, am I selling my Sega Genesis? No, not right now. Waffle Guy is asking me if I smoke or drug or drink. I don't do any of those things. I don't drink, smoke, or do any kind of drugs or any. I don't do any. I'm free of all that stuff. Randy SoCal says, I watch Cops every Saturday. That is true. Oh, yes. Yeah, the more you hide something, the more in trouble you're going to get with me. Yeah, the more I'm gonna be less lenient. But if someone is using my video and making big money off of it or getting lots of credit off of it, well, somebody's gonna tell me. Somebody's gonna tell me sooner or later. Like someone will tell me. I mean, someone will find a video like elsewhere, and they're gonna tell me. They'll tell me. I had someone tell me about like the freeway video, like when it was one of these shows that used it. Like I'm telling you. Yeah. Randy SoCal's Cops TV show. I meant started watching. Yeah, I used to like to watch those shows, the Cops in 1988. I used to actually like to watch those. Yeah, when it first aired. To the more someone hides something, the more they get into trouble. But like for an example, one example is like when you try to hide your license plate, like when you try to hide that your registration is expired. If you try to hide it by putting a falsifying sticker, by putting a validated sticker on your license plate, but it's expired. When you're trying to hide it, when you're trying to hide that it's expired, then you get into more trouble. You'll get into more trouble than if you didn't put a current sticker on a license plate that's not supposed to have one. You'd get into more trouble if you had a current sticker on your license plate that's not supposed to have a current sticker because you're expired. You'll get into more trouble that way than you would get if you were to just drive around with an expired sticker. You'd get into more trouble doing that. And it could be the same case with me, hip hop. If you are using my video, then I'm gonna have a big word with you, man. I'm telling you. If you're using my video and you're not telling me about it, I'll find out sooner or later. I'll find out. And then I'm gonna have an ultimate word with you. Hip hop is asking me, are you still eating Yum Yum donuts? Yeah, I like Yum Yum. Well, I like any of the donuts. I like Krispy Kreme. Pentium for guys is asking me if I watched the Goldie Bird. No, not yet. That 951 guy or 915 guy says, does your wife and kids enjoy your video? Well, they don't even watch my videos. George Cole said, I like to do a filming business with some family, and that's interesting. Interested when you do the occasions. I'm telling you, wow, yeah, I mean, you just do what you feel you can do, I'll tell you. Waffle guy's feeling nauseous for some reason about a cheeseburger I had. Oh, man. Uh-oh. I hope it's not spoiled or anything. Waffle guy's asking me, would I rather die of thirst or hunger? Hunger. I would rather die of hunger than thirst. Brandy SoCal says you should do a democracy documentary about filming everyday life in different decades and have a TV special. I should try that. I'm telling you. I'm going to take a pic of that comment. There you go. Some human being. Hi, some human being. Let's party like it's 2010s. Well, yeah, we are in 2010s. Richard Gunther says, I wish I could walk in Alberta like you can. Oh, yeah, I could literally just jump over the fence and I'm there. I'm telling you. Waffle Guy says, did you take a number 2 today, Gil? What kind of a question is that? I think I did. I think I probably did. I'm telling you. Detroit Jones says, hi. Hi, Detroit Jones. Jens. Hi, all the way from Australia, huh? So you're from Australia. Danny Cruz says, nice night, huh? It's cold where you live. Well, it's not cold, but the temperature's just right. It's nice right now. I mean, it's not cold or hot. I mean, it's just right. Randy SoCal said, I like buying donuts. They taste great with milk. Yeah, they do. I mean, I like the glazed ones. Well, Waffle Guy says, take a picture of this comment. Okay. I'm telling you. Okay, here. Here you go. Here. I'm telling you, your phone is 18%. Mark Raleigh, hi. Love your videos, Gil. Makes me happy thinking about some simpler times. Very nice. Welcome to my time capsule. If you're not new here, by the way. Hello. Pentium for a guy said, did you ever visit a different state? Well, yeah, I mean, I've been to Arizona and I've been to Nevada, but it's just the casinos that I've been in, though. That's all. Hi, Titans Husky Live. I haven't heard from you in a while. Hey, Gil. I have had a crappy week, man. I know, man. I had to have emergency surgery on Monday for a sudden burst of, oh, wow, shit, appendix, huh? And then had to go back on Wednesday. Been in so much pain. Wow, shit. But I always get scared of these appendicitis. I always get scared that I have any condition in myself. Oh man, I hope you feel better now these days, and I hope you're okay with the anxiety and depression. Are you? You're okay, right? Because I remember hearing something about that in you. Yeah. Yeah. I hope everything's all good. I mean, hope everything's all good with you. Titans Husky Life. Yeah. Waffle Guy said you like my video. Yeah, very nice. Well, yeah, very good. Especially the one that you requested, huh? Telling you. That 915 guy said, who in your family were you close to when you're growing up? I think Hector. Probably Hector and Cynthia, I guess, maybe. And my mom. But I guess. Closer. I was closer. Waffle Guy says, is it okay if I can request another video? Yeah, sure. What is it? What would you like? Titans Husky Life. Yeah, I'm still struggling hard with depression, but I lost 110 pounds this year. Damn, man, that's major time, man. Wow, I mean, it's hard for me to lose 15 pounds, but not that I'm looking to lose weight, but 110, though, that's big time. 110 pounds or 15 pounds? Wait a minute. Was that a typo? Oh, well, I mean, it's 115 pounds or 110. That's big time. Man. That's a big milestone right there. I mean, that's a lot of weight that's taken off. That makes it easier to walk around with 115 pounds less on yourself. That's big time. That's major. That's pretty good. I mean, that's a good job right there. I mean, that's kudos to you there. Telling you, that 915 guy said, it figured Hector. You guys look like you had each other's backs. Waffle Guy 789 says, can you please upload July 20, 2005 because that's my birthday and thank you. Okay, I'll look into I'll look into fulfilling that request. So Eddie Ruiz says Hector is a good big brother to all three of you. I can see it on your video. Yeah, well, yeah. But Heckler was a drinker, though. I mean, he was a drinker, and he was kind of obnoxious when he was when Hector was obnoxious in his earlier years. I'm telling you, Titans Husky Life said you're about 410 and I'm 290. Well, it's a good milestone that you made there. I mean, to lose that much weight of 115 pounds, that's good, man. It's really good. Because, it must feel good to not have to lug around those extra 100 pounds around, I'm going to tell you. It must be nice for that. It must be nice on that part. Yeah, very good. That's very good. And Waffle Guy says 110 pounds or 150 pounds, and yet that Nate guy only lost 68 pounds in the span of 1.5 years. I'm telling you. Titans Husky Laugh says, "Hey, I just want to shout out on my birthday. No, well, if you're asking me, I sure could. I could do what I can. I got 9,000 subscribers, and I'll take a picture of your comment to fulfill your request. Yeah, I'll shout you out. Yeah, I mean, well, okay, the shout out for this moment is gonna be for Titan. Let me see this phone. I mean, hang on. The shout out at this moment will be for Titans Husky Life. Here you go. I'm gonna take a picture of this. Here you go. The shout out for this minute will be for Titans Husky Life. Yeah, this is for the minute. But I'll do a shout out. Yeah, sure. I'll do what I can. When I have 9,000 subscribers, it may not be millions, but I mean I can do a shout out with what I got. Yeah, sure. Waffle Guy says, "Did you know that the Nate guy on YouTube also a fan of the '80s? Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm telling you, fan of '80s, huh? That 915 guy. Did Hector and your stepdad ever fight? Well, yeah, they did. I mean, it looks like they did have kind of like an argument. They had a few arguments before. Yes. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean they did, but they never had a fight, not a fist fight or anything. But yeah, Xtini. Hi, thoughts on the Area 51 raid? Well, I don't know much about it because I haven't paid attention to it. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I haven't even watched it or heard of it. I have not paid attention to any of that. George Cole says we can do videos together. I'm telling. Well, if any of y'all come over here, yeah. Danny Cruz says, "Does YouTube pay you for 9?" Well, they pay me. I mean, I get paid like on about $200 a month. For all of my videos. All of you guys watching my videos, I get paid $200 a month. I'm gonna turn this computer this way so the light can face me. Okay. Well, anyway, YouTube, I get paid like about $200 a month. Yeah, that's about it though. I mean, well, I don't know. I don't know what they pay. I'm not getting anything special for 9,000 subscribers, but I think something special happens on the 10,000th subscriber. But I'm not sure. Waffle Guy said, before 2001 was September 11th just another typical day? Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, because nothing special. With Waffle Guy says, "Do you like lasagna?" I like lasagna. That 915 guy says, "Which job was your favorite as a teenager that you enjoyed the most?" Well, the only job I had in my teenager years was McDonald's and the coffee shop. But I guess McDonald's I get out of those two apparently, you know. But if we're talking about like through like my '90s decade or throughout my life, I guess that my driving job, my delivery driver job was a job I really loved. You know, I loved that job. Titans Husky Live. I've been vlogging for 10 years on my other channel, and I don't even have 1K. Oh man. Well, I'll give you a shout out and hope it should bring it up. I would say. I would say why not? Yeah. Waffle Guy says to that 915 guy, "Your name sounds like a Nate guy in the YouTube." I'm telling you. Silence says, "Hi, Silence." Said, "I thought you were a teenager when you were filming in Pizza Hut. When you were with, well, I was 21. Well, I was pretty close to a teenager, you know. I was 21, but a lot of people thought I was a teenager back in my day." Excuse me. I'm a moto blogger, Nate, not Nate. Yeah? Are you the Nate guy that this waffle guy is talking about? I'm telling you. Silence. Yeah, a lot of people commented that I looked really young, you know, back then. I looked like a little teenager. Like some people actually commented that I looked like a 15-year-old guy when I was 21. A lot of people thought I had some people who thought I was like 16 or 17 and stuff, you know. Waffle guy says that Nate guy is one of my favorite YouTubers. I'm telling you, very good. Now you guys have to Titans. Richard Gunther said I suck. Very good. I'm very good for Titan there. That's nice. That's nice of you guys. That's nice of you guys to do that. That 915 guy says, "No, I'm no, I'm not Nate. I do moto vlogs. I record myself while I ride my motorcycle." Oh, that's cute. That's cool. I should check out your channel there. I mean, now I'm gonna take a pic of your comments so that way I could check out your channel. So well, apparently you have to have a GoPro there. Telling you. George Cole said, "Would you ever someday get any modern any day brand new shoulder mount bulky?" Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, I think I would just, I don't know about those shoulder mount camcorders because they're too big for me, you know. I would just be doing GoPros or I would just be doing GoPros for the most part. Telling you, check this out. Hey guys, all of you, check this out. You gotta check this one out. Look. That's pretty cool, huh? Telling you. Oh man, that's pretty cool, huh? Hi, Hal. Waffle guy. Yeah, you like the. I got these at the 99-cent store. They have a red one like this too. They have one like this, but it's red. And then this one has like a, yeah, it is on the thumbnail, huh? Yeah. So shocked. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So what else? You guys. Is it too late to make videos of the 2020s? Oh, Waffle Guy. It's not even 2020 yet. That 915 guy, yes, I do have a GoPro and I too am an 80s kid. And you as well as I know what was a yeah. In fact, I'm gonna go on my phone and look up your channel. Hang on. Yeah. Okay. Is this you? Wait a minute. I'm looking for that 915 guy. Hang on. Yeah, there you go. This is you, huh? Huh, 915 guy. That's you, huh? Alright, this. There you go. That's you, huh? I'm gonna watch one of your videos. Oh, there you go. That's you right there. It's been a while. Okay, I could hear you talk. I get onto this bike. I say the same thing. Every time I'm gonna go on a ride, I say the same thing. Exact same thing. It's been a while. They're pretty long. I like it. I'm gonna put a comment on your video right now. Hi. I'm making a comment on your channel. There you go. I made a comment on your channel. It's not that bad. Telling you. Where you live at, 915 guy again? Where you live at? Waffle guy wants to subscribe. Yeah, I'll do that. Subscribe. I'll subscribe to 915 guy right now. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. No, hang on. How do we subscribe? I subscribe to your channel, 915 guy. And I'll subscribe to, let's see, Waffle Guy. Hang on. Waffle Guy 789. Yeah. Is this you, Waffle Guy? Is that the top one? Is that you? Is that you, Waffle Guy? I gotta clean the lens on this. Shit. I think the lens is dirty or something. Hang on. Cleaning the lens of the. That's you, huh? Yeah. Okay, Waffle Guy, I'm gonna subscribe to you now. I'm gonna subscribe. Hang on. Okay. Okay. That's you. Eddie Rude says to put my glasses on. Now, I got these glasses at the 99-cent store. Okay, Waffle Guy, I'll make a comment on your channel. Hang on. Gee, is this your video? Is that your video? I would call it. Did you make a video called Cheese? Um, Waffle Guy. Hang on. And then, yeah, you don't have a lot of videos up here, but and then the Nate Guy. There's your video, huh? Talking about Nate Guy. Okay, I'll make a comment on your channel. Let me see. Hi, Waffle Guy. From your 80s vlogger. There you go. I did it. Telling you. You are very welcome, Waffle Guy. You're bored, huh? I'm telling you, man. Hi, police videos. That's an interesting name there. Hi, Max Lalas. Nice glasses. Yeah, I got these at the 99-cent store. They were $4. I'm probably gonna get the red version. They have a red one like this. Oh man. Yeah, you should tell everybody about me, Waffle Guy. I'm telling you. A video of just cheese. Priceless. I'm telling you. Police videos. You prefer the 2010s over 80s? Well, I like the 80s. I like my life in the 80s. But like I did post a video about what I think about today versus 1980s, and I even posted a comment on which would I rather stay in the 80s or 2000s. I think altogether, I felt that I probably would rather to stay with today because I'm already here and that kind of thing. Well, if my video I'll actually show my video right now. You know. This is my video, basically talking about my video right here. It for the YouTuber police videos. This is like this is a video right here. Compare 80s with today. It would give an answer. It talks about me. It's me talking about how do I compare it and which one I would rather live in as of now. I actually said it on the video where I would rather stay in, and I think overall I would rather just stay with today, even though 80s was cool, but because it's a long answer for that one. So the video, but it's basically because I like the fact that the wages are a lot higher than the minimum wage that it was back then, and plus Plus, electronics are really cheap to buy compared to what they were in the 80s, and that's basic reason right there. Max Lala says, "Do you believe in aliens?" No. Well, I do. Well, whatever. I haven't seen one before, but it's imaginable. Yeah. Police video says, by the way, the Roaring Twenties is coming up too soon. Very, yeah. So right now is your chance to make the 2010's a good decade. Right now, it's still your chance. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. So 2010 is not over yet. So it's your chance to make a good year out of it. So Waffle Guy says, I like you, Gil. Thank you very much. That's cute. That 915 guy says, all right, guys, I'm out. I got to work at 3 a.m. Oh, man. I enjoyed the live stream, live feed, and for your information, and for information, Gil, you got my wife saying, how funny. I'm telling, she hears you say it every time. Oh, man, that's funny, man. That's a funny one, man. I'm telling you, Waffle Guy, one of the most underrated YouTubers. Thank you very much for that comment, Waffle Guy. Well, I mean, people are looking at my stuff now, which is kind of nice, I mean, it's nice to. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see what you did there, Waffle Guy. Hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna look at my comments. There you go. Some of the comments. Very nice. I'm telling you. Then we have another. So these are some of the later. These are some of the latest comments I got on YouTube. These are some of them. I get a number, so it's I very commonly get comments on this video right here, the 10 freeway, and life in the 80s. These two videos, this video right here, is a very popular. It's a very popular video on my channel. This video right here. It's called Life in the 80s. Now, where do I have Life in the 80s? This video is very popular on my channel. It's a very popular video on my channel, along with the 10 freeway video as well. And then this video also. This video also is very popular on my channel, the 10 freeway. This video is very popular on my channel. And Police Videos is asking me, have you ever met anyone born in the 1900s or 1910? Well, only person that I know is my grandma, but she's dead already. I mean, she died 4 years ago. But I mean, that's the only person that I really knew that was from 2010. So, Waffle Guy saying that the last person born in the 1800s, or the very last person that from 1800s died in April 2017. Oh wow, person must have been well over 110, 120 apparently. George Cole says the dream I had told you about Facebook about going back. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, you know what? I had not even gone to Facebook lately, so I'm sorry that I haven't read your comment yet. I should I gotta read that comment. I mean, I gotta read your comment. I haven't gone to I haven't gone to the messenger, but I'm gonna give it my thoughts on what you're saying. I know you said something about a dream, but I would think that the dream that you had about going back in time in 1939, it's just a reflection on what things must have looked like back in 1939, versus, I mean, like we wonder what things was like in 1989, right? We wonder what things were like in the 1980s. Well, people in the 1980s, like people during that time, must have thought the same thing, but like they must have thought the same thing about what life was like in 1930s. People in the 80s, people while they were living the 80s decade, they probably thought the same way that we do right now. I mean, we people in the 2010s, we a lot of us wondered, like to know what things are like in the 80s. But back in the 80s, I'm sure back in the 80s, for George Cole's comment here, George Cole has a comment about dreaming about going back in time into 1939 or something. And that might be a reflection on us wondering what 80s was like. But we got to remember, back in the 1980s, when people lived in the 80s, they probably thought the same way of what 1950s was like, or 1940s or 30s was like. People in the 1980s probably thought the same thing like we are right now. But like 30 years, like what 30 years ago was like from 1980. Talking about 1950s or 60s. Hi, Aleem C. Rivera. Hi, Danny Cruz. Do you believe in life after death? Well, yeah, because I'm a believer. I'm not. I'm a believer of God. So I mean, yeah, I'm a 110% believer of God. So I would say, I mean, there is life after death. That's just my belief. Whatever you guys believe in, that's on you. But for me, I'm a 110% believer in God. So I mean, that's me. So I would believe in life and after death. Police video says there was this actor called Harry Devon Davenport, and he was born in 1865 or 1866. He starred many movies in the 1930s or 40s. It was fascinating to know that, huh? Really? So that's what he was. He must have been to 65 in that time, 70 years old back then. Ivobar, old kids, John said. Still, the difference between 1940 and 80 seems bigger than 18. Yeah, it's imaginable. Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess. Well, yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say. Well, you know what? Because the 1940s is very primitive. That's very primitive because they were barely even having TVs back then. They barely had radios and TVs, and that's all they had back then. But going on to the 80s, they had just better versions of TVs and radios back then. I don't even know if they even had record players in the 19. Well, they did. They did have record players in the 1940s, but they were pretty primitive though. The music was very primitive, back then. Waffle Guy says, "I bet in the year 2271 we will be getting us tell." Oh yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah. Bengals Report 18. Would be cool to watch a football game in 1960. I think they do have them. I think some people have them posted up on YouTube, though. Yeah. But the way they dressed in football costume, the football uniform, I think they're pretty primitive compared to what they have now. I think I could see that they're pretty primitive. Like it's very primitive, or at least it's the way I think of it as. Richard Gunder said, "Do you bring lunch to work, or you go out to? Well, I just bring my lunch. Excuse me. I bring my lunch because we don't have enough time to get out of the building and to go to a restaurant and then come back. We only get 30-minute breaks. So it's not enough time. Although we can do it, I could do it, but it would not be. It would be too much stress on needing the time to get up to the restaurant, eat, and then come back. It would eat up my lunch. I would want to relax a little bit. Satire chameleon. Gil, how did you react and what did you do when Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, was going on? Well, you know what? For me, like the Night Stalker thing, I remember those at that time. I remember I didn't really think much of it because I was always like in my thought, in my mentality that it only happens. It only happens to someone else, but it doesn't happen to us. So I didn't really think much. But it was scary, but I think I was just hearing it happening in LA somewhere, and it was kind of far away from where we lived. So I didn't really worry much. So I didn't really think much about the Night Stalker while it was going on, but I didn't. I knew that. I thought to myself that it's not gonna happen to us. So although we don't want to jinx it, but apparently nothing happened to us. With this Richard Ramirez thing. Police video says, "Do you know tuberculosis was still killing people in the 40s to the early 60s?" Well, no, I'm not familiarized with that. That's like a disease, apparently, huh? What did I know I heard of that word, tuberculosis. It's like a disease. I think it might be to do with the respiratory system. I don't know, but I have not really heard much about it, but. Ivo Bar Old Kids John said, yes, I agree. I'm telling you. George Cole says, someone told me once that the record player, the original came in an 18. Yeah, I guess so. But the record players, I know what they used to have these cylinder players. They used to have record players that were shaped like a cylinder instead of these like disc shaped things. They used to do that. They used to do the cylinder ones. Mm. That old school record players used to look like this. Like that's like the record players from way back in the 1800s. They're like they played cylinder records. And the records looked like this. Cylinder. The records they looked like these. The records they looked like these. They're cylinder records. The records they look like this. Yeah, that's how they looked. Police videos asking me if I've been to Asia like Hong Kong or Thailand. Well, no, I've been to Philippines. I went to Philippines last year. Waffle Guy says 103 days before 2020 comes. Very nice. I'm telling you. How long will your live stream be on that? The last day of this year? Oh, probably indefinitely, maybe. I don't know. Maybe 8 hours. I don't know. Maybe. Satire Carnelian says he did go on the outskirts of LA too, but glad you're all right and nothing happened to you and your family. Yeah, I guess so, huh? I'm telling you, yeah. Yeah, you're talking about that, what do we call it? Richard. I remember the Richard Ramirez. I know this Richard Ramirez thing was going on for like 2 weeks or something, you know. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty scary because we didn't know where he was at, and he was just walking just into people's houses and killing them, you know. Bink Tinks, hi Bink Tinks. My boy Gilbert wearing glasses he got from raiding area. I'm telling you. Hi Rocky Mountain. Yeah, the one that who was previously named Love Life. I'm telling you. Nice glasses, Gilbert. Thank you very much. Yeah. I'm telling you, police video says, have you been to this old west town in California called Rio de la Grande? No, I never been in it. I never been there before. Telling you. So what else? H2O all over 9118. Do you visit your own hometown? Well, yes, I do. I go there here and there. And I even posted recent videos up there too on my YouTube. The Rocky Mountain says, thanks for the live stream. Very nice. Well, you're very welcome. I'm telling you. Ha. Hell. Bink Tink says, I feel like from 2000 2009 was longer than 2010 2009, probably because I'm younger. What's your take on that? Well, my take, well, I feel, I don't know, I feel like 90s was quick, but I mean, well, I think if you're having a good time, if you're having a lot of days that you're having a lot of fun or a lot of good times, if you're having a lot of good times, then it's going to go quicker. Time's going to go quick. Yeah. Police video says, I love Mexico. Yeah, I mean, I have family that live there in Guadalajara, Mexico. Danny Cruz said, I'm telling you. Waffle Guy says, CFVTGYH. No such word. No. Syntax error. Yeah. Richard Gunder. Yeah, Rudy, I will sub you in 2525. Yeah. Uh-huh. Very nice. Police videos says, have you heard of Russian immigrants in Mexico? No, I haven't heard that. Waffle Guy says, I'm not telling you. Why? Telling you. Ooh, excuse me. Waffle Guy says you realize I have 2 pairs of glasses on. Why? Because I need these to read. I need these so I can read, and then this is just my. This is not. There's not any prescription glasses. It's just a light. This glasses is just a light, but I can't really read through these. So. Waffle Guy says there's a meme where people born on December 31st, 1999 feel more superior than those born on January 1, 2000. Oh, yeah? I'm telling you. Satire Chameleon said, Gil, what would you have done if you ran into Richard Ramirez but didn't know it was him back then and he just looked like he needed. You know what? That's it. good question. It kind of depends. It depends on how the person approaches me. I mean, if the person approaches me like if I could go back to my if I can go back to what my memory was like when I was 15 years old, if I can like if a guy would just suddenly enter our house, I would be scared. As a 15-year-old guy, I would be scared. I would be scared to death if someone would just suddenly walk into our house that we don't know. Someone that we don't know would walk into our house. We'd be scared to shitless. I would be scared. And I would probably would want to run away. But then again, well, I would be naturally scared if someone just walked into our house and we don't know the person. Even if we know somebody, if they just walk into our house, I'm gonna get scared. I'm gonna get scared, because we're not expecting that. Police videos is asking me if I played GTA San and no, I haven't played that game. No. Richard Gunder says it's midnight. Right now it's 9 o'clock here. Waffle guy says, "Can I eat all your candy?" Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting sleepy. Yeah, sure. I'm telling you. Waffle guy says next Friday there will be a 50% chance of rain in San Bernardino. Oh yeah, I want it. I want to see it rain over here. Telling you. Hair. So what else? Waffle guy says it's midnight, huh? Midnight at your place, huh? Police videos is asking me how do you move to America? Well, I lived here all my life. I lived in California all of my life, but I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't even know how to answer that question because I've lived here all my life. Satire chameleon. Like apparently Richard Ramirez a shy was a shy to himself person, but people say that met him, said he was cool and laid back when they hanged out with him at bars he was in. Oh yeah, really? Well, a lot of times, people, could look like a lot of people can be like super friendly, but they can have a dark side. Like for all we know, a lot of people we don't know. We don't know a lot of people in this world. So a lot of people they could look really good or they could look really friendly or whatever, but they have a dark side. They have a really bad dark side. And it can go the other way around too. People who look mean and who look like druggies or who look like they're gonna kill you. Some people might look mean or just look really mean, but but for all we know, that person that we think is mean, he could be the nicest person on earth, and he could be someone who's really generous, or he could be someone who owns a business or whatever. I mean, you just never know. We don't know. I mean, we don't know who these people are until we actually know them personally. Like, yeah, that's why we should not. That's why we should not judge someone based on their looks because we don't know. I mean, they could look like they're really mean, or they could look like they're murderers, or they could look like someone who might want to kill you. They could look that way. They might look that way, but for all we know, that person might have his own business, or that person might be the most generous person or nicest person on earth. We just don't know. And it goes the other way around, where someone might be driving a really nice luxury car, or just is very friendly, but I mean, he has a bad dark side, and he might be doing drugs or whatever. We don't know. You just don't know, man. I mean, and for me, I mean, in my case, a lot of people, sometimes they judge me by my mad luck. Some people like think I'm a mean. I had a lot of comments that people think I'm mean. I mean, people think that I'm like one of those Mexicans who jumped the border wall. A lot of people kind of like tell me things like that. But I mean, they don't know me to make a comment like that. 'Cause for all they know, they don't even know that I was born here and I lived in California all my life, and I was born in. That's just an example, you know. I mean, you just don't know. I mean, and I'm telling you. So anyway, Awful Guy says, "Did you know that San Bernardino is 1,053 above sea level, where New York City is only 33? Huh? Are you talking about feet, huh? Oh yeah. So if you would ever have a tsunami, a tsunami." I like to make fun of that word, tsunamis. I like to make fun of that word because it has the word T in the front, and I like to say T tsunami. Well, it looks like the T tsunami will never get us, I guess. I'm telling you. Richard Gunder is asking me, does your dog bark if someone is at the door or on your property? Yeah, my dog, he might bark. He barks at certain people. He might, I think he might bark at someone who's suspicious. He might, you know, well, he'll bark at certain people, you know, like, you know, like, I think like if something doesn't look right on some people, he'll bark. He might bark. Or like, you know, it's kind of like, I mean, my dog, like if he sees something that doesn't seem right on someone, like on a nearby person, or like you know, like, and just someone who doesn't look proper, he's gonna bark. Like he can sense that something's wrong, you know, he could sense that something's not right about that person. Telling you, Dr. Trump, or beep Trump supporters, says, doctor says, beep Trump supporter and all the white trash. Oh man, I'm telling you. Hi, Empire Records. Hi. I'm telling you. Hi. Braden Barney, what do you think of Alvin Hung 5025? I'm telling you, Waffle Guy, were you ever home alone and you hear a voice? I rarely have that shit. Well, it would be in my mind, but I never really had that because everybody is scared of me. Actually, I'm not. I'm not scared. I mean, people are more scared of me than I am of them. I'm telling you. Leo says greetings. Nice class, and thank you very much, Leo. Richard Gunder says, good dog. Yeah, I'm telling you, the dog can be nice when it comes to things like that. Yeah, big time, you know. DZ 108 434 says, Gil, more and more people are moving out of California because it's so expensive. Have you ever lived anywhere else? Well, I lived in Mexico for 3 months. That's about it. And I was on vacation at the Philippines for 2 weeks. And that's about it, you know. Waffle Guy says, what would you do if you are riding with your Uber and then get a message that your Uber had just arrived? Huh? I would get confused. I mean, I would say, what happened? What's going on? I mean, what the heck? I would say. Yeah, I mean, I would be confused. And then I would probably think the likelihood the driver picked up the wrong passenger, probably. And it happens with Uber. You know, some Uber drivers have that happening to them. You know, like they pick up the wrong passenger sometimes. George Cole says, "Do you ever watch Stranger Things? It takes place in the '80s with horror theory, where a group of teenage kids help investigate the other side dimension. Then one of them is gifted to powers to it." Well, I've seen those shows. I've seen them, but I never really got too much into them though. But Empire Empire Records said, "Hey Gil, I'm sad to report that I traded the DeLorean." Oh man, we had a chance to go back to 1985 to change things around, man. Oh man, he should have kept that because we could have went back to 1989 so I could record more of those leg lick videos, man. He could have, man. I'm telling you. Lisa Shirley said, I did. Did I get deactivated for Uber for low rate? Yeah, of course, yeah. And never came back to them since. Never went back to Uber since then, and I don't want to go back. I'm telling you. Why? Why did you trade that on time machine there? I'm telling you. Oh, hell. Well, anyway, Richard Gunder says, Gil, what's the most dangerous thing about riding your bike? Oh, well, what's the most dangerous thing about riding my bikes? Well, I mean, if I'm riding on the public street in San Bernardino, riding in the bad areas, riding on Highland Street or Waterman or one of those busy areas in San Bernardino, yes. But you know what's another dangerous thing about riding my bike is going downhill. Riding downhill, that's dangerous to go downhill on those bikes. Gotta make sure the brakes are good before going down that big hill that I go to. It's just a little mountain road street that I go to sometimes, and I can go really fast. Empire Records says I traded it for a 1961 Ferrari 250 GT California, i.e., uh, Inland Empire, the Ferris Bueller car. Huh, you love it, huh? I'm telling you. Oh yeah, huh? Very nice. Leo said, "You, what do you remember from 9/11/01?" Well, I was living in the mobile. I had just bought a mobile home. I had just bought my mobile home, and I posted a video on that day too. But if you're talking about that event in particular, I just know that it was like 4 airplanes that crashed, and 2 of those into the towers, killing like 3,000 people that day. Excuse me. Waffle guy's asking me, have I ever opened a bathroom stall thinking no one was there but someone was? I think I had that happening at least once or twice. It can be yeah, it's happened to me a couple of times because they didn't lock their door, or either the lock was broken or they didn't lock the door. Excuse me. Telling you. Excuse me. Bing Tink says, what was your first touchscreen smartphone experience and your first device? I posted a video about that the other day. But my first touchscreen phone, it was a. I got my first touchscreen phone somewhere around in 1999. And this is my video right here. This one right here is my video, and it talks about my. It talks about my cell phones of my life, and my first touchscreen phone ever was somewhere around 2009. I think I got it somewhere around 2009. That was my very first touchscreen phone, and it was like an LG. It was like an LG 930 or something like that. Yeah, and I actually miraculously still have that phone too. I still have it lying around in the garage somewhere. I actually miraculously still have that phone. Yeah. Eddie Rude said, "Yeah, it's been over 2 hours now, Gil. Good stuff." And telling you. Lisa Shirley said, "Why didn't you like driving for Uber?" Well, I love driving for Uber. I love doing Uber, but I just don't like the way Uber takes away points or threatens to fire me because of these stupid low rating things. I don't like how Uber does that stuff. Hang on. Hang on. Stefan Fragrance. Hi, Stefan Fragrance. Can't wait. It's almost at the end of the decade. Get all the footage you can. Yes. Oh, yeah. Big time. Police videos is asking me, have you texted and walked before? I always do it. I always do it. Leo. Yeah. Waffle Guy says, have you ever watched a horror movie at the day and it was fine, but then you remember during the night it got scary? Well, I guess. I'm gonna wear it like this. iMac said, loving the shades, my man. I'm telling you. You like my glasses, huh? I'm telling you. George Cole says, imagine if 9/11 was prevented from happening on September 11th, 2001. World War III would be happening today. Yeah, it's imaginable. It could be imaginable. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Manning. Hi. Yacht. Yeah. Lindro Salazar. Hi. Hi, Salazar. Lisa Shirley said, why did you get low rating? Well, people are complainers. Complainers, basically. Tanya says, floppies. Oh, the floppy disks. Hi, Sugar Mo. Hi. Yeah, my glasses are cool, huh? Sugar, Sugar Mo. Hi. They're cool. I got these at the 99-cent store. These were $3.99 at the night, and they have red. They have red also. I want to go back to the 99-cent store probably tomorrow. Lindro Salazar. I tried to happening in 1981. What? Oh, you're trying to reminisce that, huh? Richard Gunder. Hi, Tanya. Subbed you. Hi, yeah, subbed. Richard Gunder's telling Tanya that you're subbed. I haven't even seen any of your videos, Tanya. Do you have any? Hang on. I'm gonna watch your videos. It's a, yeah, it's cute. Yeah, sure. So, which one of these is you, Tanya? Is that you at the top? Is that you at the top, Tanya? Yeah. I'm telling you. Hang on. No, that was one of your drawings. Yeah, I remember you did say something about a drawing. Yeah. Waffle Guy is asking me if I would leave my hometown forever or stay on my hometown forever. Well, we're kind of like thinking about moving out of state one day, as soon as we get the money, to buy a house in cash, sell this house and then buy a house in cash or something. The 5.5 floppies and the newer one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, keep having junk in my throat again, man. Your new teeth look great, Sugar Mose. I thank you very much. And Tanya says the same. Yeah, thank you very much. It's nice. It looks good now, huh? Yeah, I got my partials the other day. It's like a month ago I got them now. It looks much better now, huh? Thank you very much for your comment and your compliment. Yeah, thank you guys for your compliments. Excuse me. David Brett says, "Hey Gil, if VHS camcorders became popular again and they sold them new, would you use them again or continue to?" Well, I would use those. I would use that VHS camcorder for fun, but I would use my phone. I would use my phone. Well, I would probably use them both, really. Actually, in all honesty, because they're fun to use. I mean, yeah. Hang on. Gilbert, you should take a shot of whenever you say the number 19. I'm telling you, Waffle Guy said. Tanya says, my videos are music, comedy, and stupid people. How funny. I'm telling you. Yep, and that was a drawing, Tanya. Yeah, that's Tanya. You're funny. Yeah, that's you, huh? Police video said, are you afraid of seeing someone you know in the street when walking? No. Nobody knows me. Well, and if I was doing something fishy, then yeah, but but I'm not. I mean, yeah. Hello there. Hi. Hello there. Hi. Are you a time traveler? Yeah. Why not? I'm telling you. For 2020, very nice. Yeah, I'll run everybody. No, run the whole USA. What would it be like if I had to run the USA? Eddie Ruiz said, Gil dog. Gil dog. Telling you. Waffle Guy is asking me if I'm excited for Halloween. Yeah, why not? George Cole is asking me, did you ever watch Beavis and Butthead? Oh, yeah, I did. I watched those shows. Yeah, they're funny, man. Their characters are kind of funny, man. Waffle Guy said, I bet for Halloween some people dress up as Gil because of most. Oh, man, I don't know. I'm telling you. Runnin', California Rebels. Hi. Hey, Gil, what kind of music are you listening to in night? Excuse me. Well, I still like I like all the. I still like the 80s and the 90s deep house. Well, I like the 90s deep house, but I like a lot of the easygoing music, and that's what I like. Hello there's asking me, do I vote Democrat or Republican? Well, you know what? I mean, when it comes to politics, I don't even, it's not even in my vocabulary. It's not even in my vocabulary because I just don't even care what anybody does. I just live my normal life here, and I'm kind of neutral about all this thing. I'm neutral about all this uh, Democrats and Republicans. I don't even listen to the news. I'm telling you, Eddie Ruiz Goat. I think there's a music group by that name, right? Yeah, I know that. I know I'm familiarized with the music group by the name Goat. O3 says Heckler. Waffle Guy says to subscribe to me. Telling you. Dang it. Excuse me. Richard Gunder. Tornado. Tornado what? There's no tornado at your place, is there? I'm telling you. Yeah. So what else? Hello there, says. Do you miss Urkel and Bob Barker? Oh, yeah, I'm familiarized with Bob Barker, but Urkel, I cannot even really recall who that person is. But I know Bob. Well, I remember. I just remember my days. I'm watching Bob Barker, The Price is Right. Back in my days, like when on my days off, on my school days off, I used to watch those shows. Waffle Guy said, when was your last mood swing? I think it was probably earlier today. Earlier today was my last mood swing. Richard Gunder says, your cuz. What? What? Is there a tornado at your house? Your cuz. Yeah? I'm telling you. Waffle Guy said, what if you got a mood swing right now? Well, I mean, it's rare for me to get a mood swing like while I'm doing things like this, but it can happen. But I just wait until I'm done doing what I'm doing, and then I worry about my mood swing. Then if I'm having a mood swing like right now, for an example, I just wait till this video's done. And then I'll worry about my mood swing later on. I'll worry about that later on. That's what I would do. O3 says, when's the last time you seen Heckler and your sister? Well, the last time I seen Hector, it was probably, I think, in Mother's Day. On Mother's Day, I think that's about the last time I saw both of them at Mother's Day this year. Eddie Rue said, have you tried Paxil? It helps me a lot with anxiety. Is that an over the counter medicine? Or what is Paxil? Waffle Guy says, I still feel nauseous about that cheeseburger. Oh man. It was not bad, right? So it's like a anti-anxiety medicine, huh? No, the only kind of medicines I tried is Prozac or what is Fluoxetine and Prozac, which is the same thing basically, but it seems like it helped, but I mean, not really fully though. I mean, I'm not taking any medicine right now. And I had not been taking any medicine for anxiety, or I had not been taking any for the last 2-3 months. I've been fine, I've been okay. So, I'm telling you. Telling you. So, what else? So, I wonder if this Empire Records is still on here or not. Telling you, you should not have gotten rid of that DeLorean because we could have went back to 1989 so I could bring my camcorder. You are here. You are here. Oh man, because we could have back to 1989, and I could have brought my camera so I could record more of those leg videos. leg videos there. I'm telling you. Hello there, says. Do you want to spend my retirement on a rocking chair? Well, it depends, you know. I would spend my retirement watching my own home movies. Yeah, maybe. Waffle Guy said, do you remember the February 26, 1993 World Trade Center bombing? Was there a bombing there? I never even knew that. I mean, I never knew that one. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Richard Gunther. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Tornado was actually Torpedo. Torpedo is what I used to call him because my cousin Jose, he was because my aunt used to call him Tatino. Yeah, I mean I guess that was his nickname. I don't know why they called him Tatino, but when I first heard that word Tatino back in my day, like when I was a kid, I thought they were saying torpedo. That's what I thought. Yeah, I'm telling you. Hello there, is asking me, did you ever watch General Hospital back in the 80s? No, I never watched that show. Empire Records says that the new car that Empire Records bought, like traded in the DeLorean for, it's this 1961 vehicle from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Now that's it. That car will get us there quicker, like the Ferris Bueller's Day. Very nice. Richard Gunther. Yeah, I used to call my cousin Torpedo. Because I thought Tatino. I thought I was hearing torpedo. So I called him Torpedo all through the entire 80s decade, you know. I called him that. And then I used to call him Torpedo whenever he was mad at anything. I would call him Torpedo. I would say, "Uh-oh, the torpedo's here." Oh man, that's funny. Tanya Manning said, I am here. I just went to put on some chicken noodle soup. Been sick all week. Oh man, I know I heard something about your condition there. I mean, I know I heard I hope you're better these days. I hope you're better these days, Tanya. Yeah, Tanya Manning. I hope you're good these days. George Cole said, I watched a video yesterday of these teens today in a contest learning technology how to work a 90s VHS camcorder like our first own. How funny. Oh man, that's funny, man. I had to figure out how to use it. Oh man, that's funny. Waffle Guy says, do you still remember to? No, no. Yeah. Well, I took a picture of your comment so I can remember. Thanks for the shout out to my YouTube page. Yeah, oh yeah, you're welcome, Tanya. I actually do another out too. Shout out to you too, because I know someone requested. I took a picture of these comments so I can remember. I'll take a picture of this comment right here. Oh, excuse me. Hello there, says I find the Golden Girls entertaining even from 30 years ago, and nothing has changed. I'm telling you, Tanya Manning, yeah, bad cold and allergic reaction. Oh man, I hate those colds and stuff. Oh, yeah, that's bad. Get better soon, Tanya. Richard Gunther said, and I say that too. Richard Gunther. Waffle Guy says, thank you for. Okay, yeah, thank you. Yeah, you are very welcome there. Yeah. Waffle Guy. Now I will create multiple accounts so I can subscribe to those accounts. Oh man, you're funny. Tanya Manning said, "Gil, do you remember when you rented VCR? We did to watch movies early age. Well, we did not rent VCRs before because I know my mom would have never had the money to rent one, but we never rented a VCR. But I know we rented VHSs, of course. But no, we never rented a VCR before." O3 says, "Did you?" Oh, you're back again, O3. Did you go to any video arcades in the 80s? Well, yeah, I did. We used to go to this pizza place and we used to have that. We used to do the arcade. We would order the pizza. I miss those days. I miss those days when we like when my family and maybe some cousins or friends would come along with us and then we would go to these arcades. We would go to these pizza places and they had like a lot of little arcade games. Man, I miss those days. I remember those days. And I miss those days. There was these pizza places where we would have our pizzas and then we would have the arcades. I tell you, man, I remember those days. Tanya Manning. Thanks, Gil. My family is on the West Coast. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, yeah, sure. Waffle Guy said, Gil, when you write laugh out loud, do you actually laugh or no? I am. I mean, usually I am. I'm telling you. Hello there says, did you ever visit Manhattan or anywhere in the? No, I never been in any of those. Tanya Manning says, I went to them, man. Then, wait a minute. It was awesome to get a pizza, burgers, and yeah. I went to those. Yeah, oh yeah, man. I miss those days, man. I miss those days of the. I'm not sure. I think they still have them. I mean, I think they still have them, but the arcades are not the same, though. I think they still do have. I mean, some places do have, and there are still places like that around. But I miss the days when we used to go there, but we don't go there anymore these days. Well, Chuck E. Cheese, well, it's not really an arcade. It's more like a little kids game section. But I mean, but a place with arcade games. Though. I mean, there are some places that they still have those places around, although it's not a lot. I mean, I don't know of any. Waffle guy's asking me, how come you didn't make much videos of the streets? Well, back then it was just not in my thoughts to do that. Back in the day. And that's how come because I felt like it was just recording the same thing. I kind of felt back in the time that it was boring to do that. It would be boring to be making videos of the streets. But now I would say I regret not making enough of those videos. But oh well. Waffle guy said, "Can you dance?" I don't know. Telling you. Well, I used to do that a little bit back in the day, but not really. Hello there has an emoji of some kind. I cannot make out what it is. Oh, the Ghostbusters. No, I can't really make out what that emoji is. I'm telling you. So what else? Waffle guy said, "What if a dog just jumped, put behind from you and bit you, and you got?" Well, I don't know. If the dog was to just bite me for no reason, I would be shocked. I would be shocked. Hello there. Yeah, you cannot make out what that emoji is, but it kind of looks to me like a ghost with a cross over it or something. I'm gonna try to take a picture of this and try to see what you guys can make out from this. Can any of you guys make out what this emoji is that hello there put? Can any of you guys make out what this emoji is? I'm telling you. Tanya says snowboarder. Yeah? Oh, okay. Okay, Empire Records says guy on a hoverboard. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's see. I could not make out what it was, Yeah. Hang on. That's funny, man. Okay, I guess so. I'm telling you. So Empire Records says guy on a hoverboard. I'm telling you. Richard Gunder says, if you take the Mercury out tomorrow, we'll use the GoPro. Yeah, I probably will. I mean, I might even do live. I don't know. I mean, if I do, I mean, my mood has to be in good condition in order for me to do a live, or even to be able to do things like that. Well, I would be using the GoPro. I mean, so yeah, I would be using the GoPro for sure. Speaking of which, I have to actually charge the GoPro just in case that I feel like going out for a drive on that Mercury. I'm telling you. Hector gets grounded. I love that name. Have you ever smelled your fingers after scratching your rear end? I think some of us. I think we have a troll alert here. Well, I think many people have. I'm telling you. Hector gets grounded. So what else do you have to say? Hector gets grounded. Love that name you have there. Because that's my brother's name, by the way. Hector. That's a crazy name you have there. I'm telling you, and that's a crazy comment you just put up there. So what else? I'm telling you. Prawn. I don't have prom nights. Hair? I'm telling you. Well, I don't do porn. A troll alert. Troll alert. Troll alert. Troll alert. Troll alert. Well, I'm probably just gonna not pay attention at the moment. Hang on. I'm telling you. I'm just gonna. So what else? I'm telling you. This Hector guy. Well, it's good that you blocked him because I can't. I don't even know how to. I don't even know how to do that on here. Goodbye. Yeah, I do get trolls here and there. What can I say? I'm telling you. Yeah. Brock. Yeah, I'm gonna see how I can do. Yeah, I really cannot have this because they might actually kind of like oh, Oh well, I'm just gonna. I'm telling you. So what else? Right? That's a crazy name he has. I'm telling you. Well, I mean, all I know is that he's not showing up anymore. Well, that's good. Well, you guys did the job there, so that's good. Well, anyway, yeah. So, awful guy said, "Hope young kids don't see that." Yeah, you're a youngster. Well, that's good that you guys did that. Yeah, block him. He's not coming back, so Hector gets grounded. Huh? Let's see. Let's see. Well, I'll just have to. I mean, yeah, no, I was laughing. I was laughing at his name too because that's my brother's name. Hector. Yeah, that's funny. Well, anyway, so what else? Waffle guy, you're funny. Richard Gunther says, "Gil, what do you have to snack on?" Well, we got a lot of chips. I have a lot of chips. And then I was having waffles earlier. I had waffles with syrup. Yeah. Waffle guy said, "Will you be Hector about his using it?" Well, no. Telling you. Tanya Manning said, "Yeah, you have a brother named Hector, so it was like what?" How funny. I'm telling you. So what else? Yeah, you should change your profile picture so that way it won't look too bland. So your picture won't look too bland. I should probably use this picture of me with the glasses on, these glasses, on my profile picture. I should use that. I should do that, huh? No, no, no. Empire Records is funny. You got an Alberto's right next door to me, and you're having chips. I'm telling you. Well, I know it's funny because despite of Alberto's literally being somewhere that I can hang on, I gotta stop this. It doesn't anywhere. That's doesn't. You know what? It's like that. It's not telling me where to stop this. You know what? Oh, okay, I got it. Hang on. This computer is being dumb. Come on, man. Come on, man. It doesn't. This computer is being stupid here. It's like it's not letting me do anything here. Hang on. This computer is giving me hassle. Man. So, well, I don't know, man. It's like this computer doesn't let me do anything around here. It's not letting me do anything here. It's giving me a hard time doing anything. This computer is giving me a hard time for me to do what I want to do, and it doesn't get me. Well, anyway, yeah. Despite of having Alberto's and Popeyes and Burger Joint next to me, we tend to get tired of the same thing. I'm telling you. Yeah. Hip hop is asking me, do I love Sizzler? I sure do. I'm telling you. Yeah. I haven't been to Sizzlers in a long time, though. I'm telling you. Yeah, well, it's not the computer that's being bad. It's just the interface. The the YouTube interface is not letting me. It's not telling me where to go. Not telling me where to go. You know. Well, anyway, I'll just have to. Well, anyway. Well, all I did was just all I did was this Hector's get grounded person. All I did is I just like reported it, but it didn't say anything about blocking him or anything. But I mean, all I did was just report it. But like put user and hide you. I mean, it doesn't tell me. It doesn't let me. I just hid the messages, but I mean. Because there's nothing on the interface on this YouTube interface where I could actually where I can actually block him. Well, anyway, or at least I don't know. I don't know how to do that on the interface. The battery is low on this computer